Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Sullivan. It is alarming to note that 70% Indians do not wear seatbelts according to a survey by local circles. Rule 138 of 3 of the Central Motor Vehicles mandates that persons seated in the front seat or persons occupying front-facing rear seats must wear seatbelts when the vehicle is in motion. The Goa Traffic Police will start cracking down on failure to wear rear seatbelts.
Though it is mandatory to wear rear seat belts, 70% Indians don't. Most people think rear seat belts are either not compulsory or it is safe to sit behind. Former Tata Sons chairman Cyrus Mistry and his co-rear passenger Jahangir Pandole, former director of the London office of KPMG, both died since they were not wearing seat belts. Most people think rear seat belts are either not compulsory or it is safe to sit behind. World Health Organization says that the use of rear seat belts prevents fatalities by 25%. Airbags are designed to prevent buckled passengers, not unbuckled ones.
Goa has put forward a proposal for a 1-month immediate campaign on the use of rear seat belts. The idea being not because that there is going to be the notification of the law, but it's just to test out what is the acceptance of this concept of using the seat belt and to find out whether people feel that they will be safe by using the seat belt or not. And we feel that unless this campaign is done together with civil society members by the traffic police and Directorate of Transport officials, this process will not go forward because people think that it's all about fines. And as it has been shown that whenever the fines are charged, people follow the rule. The moment the fines are stopped, they are back to their old practices. So,
Cyrus Mistryच्या सीट बेल्ट कंपल्सरी आसाच, पूण तो एक्टांत ना, पूण हरशी कंपल्सरी आसा म्हणूनच तेच फाटल्यान सीट बेल्ट दिल्ले आसा. ना जाल्यार फाटल्यान गाडयांत सीट बेल्ट आतां म्हजे सुद्दां ह्या गाडये फाटल्यान सीट बेल्ट आसा.
सो मॅन्डेटरी जावपाक जाय
आपले शेवट हो एक्सिडेंट जो जाता तो स्वताच्या चुकी लागून जाता. प्रत्येकान समजूपाक जाय की आपूण ही चूक सुदारपाची काय कितें. जो पर्यंत स्वता मनीस सुदारना तो पर्यंत ह्यो गोष्टी स्टॉप जावंक शकना.
जो पळय गाडी चलयता, द ड्रायव्हर ऑफ द व्हेकल एज वेल एज द पॅसेंजर हॅज टू कंपल्सरीली वेअर अ सीट बेल्ट एज पर सेक्शन 194B ऑफ द न्यू MV एक्ट. जर तर ताणें सीट बेल्ट घालूना, म्हणजे जो गाडी चलयता ताणें घालूना किंवा जो पळय फाटल्यान बसला पॅसेंजर जो पळय आसा ताणें जर तर घालूना, देन इज लायबल फॉर पनिशमेंट एंड वी वील कम डावन व्हेरी हेविली ऑन दॅट.
Is your police planning to start compliance or booking cases for rear passengers?
Booking cases has already started. Already instructions have gone out to the officers that we should start booking cases on them. See, accidents in the states have increased. There are various reasons for that. License is easily available matter. Second thing is, if you see the road engineering, it is not up to that standard which it should have been. So, आणि सायनेजीसूय सारखे ना, प्रॉपर ना. त्या भायर आतां जे पळय व्हडले जे पळय मॉल्स येता हे येता तांकां सफिशंट पार्किंग स्पेसूय ना. सो देर इज अ लॉट ऑफ स्पील ओवर ऑफ द ट्रॅफिक ऑन द रोड. So all these factors combine together and then the road accidents in the area take place.
Deven Gaonkar for Herald TV.
Work is going on in full swing at the property stated to be owned by the father of UK Home Secretary Suella Braverman, Christy Fernandez's at Asagaon, even though a complaint has been filed with the SIT investigating the large-scale land grabbing in Goa. Based on the complaint, the Special Investigation Team has found prima facie a punishable offence has been committed.
Christy Fernandez left behind two properties, survey number 253/3 and 252/3. He stated that somebody sold his ancestral land, which finally made its way to developers who are constructing 6 big villas on the property. Form 1 and 14 of the two survey numbers has the names of two developers where the villas are coming up. One family member made power of attorney by taking the signatures of all the co-owners and sold it to a person who then sold it to the developer. Superintendent of Police Nidin Valsan on Monday said an offence has been registered under relevant sections and required action will be initiated after analysing the documents. The SP said it is a case where property is involved, which will require a lot of analysis of documents and chain of the movement of land as well. Once we have enough evidence, we will take necessary action. The SIT has so far booked unidentified persons for allegedly attempting to grab the ancestral land belonging to Christy Santano Godfrey Fernandez located in Asagaon by forging old documents. Meanwhile, a lawyer has perused the documents in possession of the developers, has concluded that Avonshire Developments is the absolute owners in possession of the distinct portion of 3,486 square meters under new survey number 253/3A, forming part of the larger property measuring 7,375 square meters situated at Asagaon. Clinton D'Souza and Asmita Polji for Herald TV.
Goa's Daboli International Airport has received requests for charter flight slots from 8 destinations, Airport Director SVT Dhananjaya Rao told the media on Tuesday. He also stated that Daboli Airport will continue to operate even after Mopa Airport is functional. There will be no such division that domestic flights will land at Daboli and international flights at Mopa. It will depend on people and operator choices, he reiterated.
8 destinations have made a request for chartered flight slots, says Goa Airport Director. Dabolim Airport will continue to operate even after Mopa Airport is functional. It will depend on people's and operators' choices, Goa Airport Director stated.
We have received requests from SCAT, Russia, Aeroflot, Gulf Air and Arkia.
Okay, Arkia is coming from Israel.
Israel, yes.
Yes, okay, sir.
Even after commissioning of the Mopa Airport, Dabolim Airport run by Airports Authority of India will continue to operate. We will continue to receive the scheduled flights.
Sir, is there any kind of doubts in the mind of people that both airports, once that airport starts this airport might not operate? Anything on that you want to say?
There is nothing like that. Airports Authority of India has clarified that Goa will be catered by Goa International Airport as well as Mopa Airport. Goa will have 2 airports now.
Sir, do you see any kind of competition between the two airports that are going to be operating in the state? Any competition or any fear or any doubts that you have?
See, as of now, Goa Airport, International Airport is in operation. The competition and all will be known later. Definitely both the airports will run. As of we don't have any information and there is nothing like that.
There is nothing like that. So, ऐसा कुछ है कि international flights are going to be there, domestic flights are going to be coming.
Absolutely, there is no division like that.
Because there are a lot of speculations amongst people कि शायद से यहाँ पे कम होगा. So you are categorically denying that
both airports will run. It's a choice of people.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
In a bizarre and tragic accident, a speeding car at Nagawa, Verna knocked down a 25-year-old girl from Assam. While she was lying on the road in serious condition, she was run over by a truck. According to Verna police, the tragedy occurred when the girl, identified as Kalpana Roy, was crossing the road. A speeding car knocked her down and fled from the spot, leaving her unattended. Later, a truck ran over her. Both the car and truck drivers escaped from the accident spot, leaving the girl in a pool of blood. The girl was working as a maid in Verna.
In a bizarre accident, a speeding car at Nagawa, Verna knocked down a 25-year-old girl from Assam. According to Verna police, the tragedy occurred when the girl, identified as Kalpana Roy, was crossing the road. A speeding car knocked her down and fled from the spot, leaving her unattended. Later, a truck ran over her. Both the car and truck drivers escaped from the accident spot, leaving the girl in a pool of blood. Police said that both drivers left the girl on the road and escaped from the accident spot without giving any medical help. Police are in search of the drivers of the car and the truck responsible for causing her death. However, their whereabouts were not known. The girl's body has been shifted to South Goa District Hospital for preservation. PSI Sanket Talkar of Verna Police Station has conducted a Panchnama and further investigation is on. Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
His Eminence Cardinal Felipe Neri Ferrao will offer a Thanksgiving Mass on Thursday, 15 September 2022 at 4 p.m. at the Say Cathedral, Old Goa, the old seat of the Bishop. This will be a Thanksgiving Mass offered by the Church in Goa and Daman to God for blessing Goa with Cardinalate of Cardinal Ferrao and to pray for his mission and tasks ahead. The Eucharistic celebration is open to all.
His Eminence Philip Neri Cardinal Ferrao will offer Thanksgiving Mass at Say Cathedral on Thursday. Cardinal Ferrao returned to Goa from Rome early Monday morning. He was greeted by clergy, the faithful, and parishioners of Chikali. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
A woman from Karwar was spotted in the hollow high up between two pillars of the Great Separator flyover near the Daboli airport area on Monday. Upon spotting the woman, taxi drivers immediately alerted the police and the fire brigade was called. Fire personnel arrived on site and rescued the woman using a ladder. The incident shocked many as to how a woman could climb up a pillar to reach the area.
A woman from Karwar was spotted in an area between pillars below the Great Separator flyover near Dabolim Airport. Locals and taxi drivers suspect that the woman may have entered through a manhole near the entry of the flyover that leads to the hollow area below the flyover. They have demanded that the manhole be shut immediately before there are more untoward incidents in the area. People suspected the woman was perhaps trying to take her own life. However, the woman claims she was brought in the area under the pretext of a job and was dropped off her money.
आम्ही रोकडच बाहेर सरले आणि येयलेली ती वयर आसलेली म्हणजे आम्ही रोकडी लॅडर लायले आणि तितून येवयले कोणी हाडून सोडले म्हणटा इतली आनी ती म्हाका आयडिया ना नॉर्मल मातशी कितें आहा
काम आसा म्हूण सांगून घेवन येयली म्हाजे कडेन पयशे बी कांयच ना बशीत आसा
तूं खंयची रावपी
कारवारची
हांगा कोणागेर रावता
कोणागेर रावता ना काम करूं कोणागेर रावताले
कितें जालें हांगा बायल दिश्टी पडली आमी सडनली भिले कितें जालें काय म्हणून ते भिवन आमी कितें केलें पयलीं डायरेक्ट पुलिसांक फोन केलो कितें बेगीन एक्शन घेवपाची मागीर कितें केलें पुलिसान काडून फायर ब्रिगेडाक आपयलें फायर ब्रिगेड येयलें आनी ताका मातशें सेफ आनी सगळें सेक्यूर ताका सकयल देंवयलें तितलोच आमी एका ट्राय केलें ताका बाबा सेफ हाडून सकयल देंवोवपाक आनी ती म्हणपाक लागली खंय आपणाक कोणी हाडून हांगा थंय सोडलें खंय
फुडें एक होल आसा दिसता मॅन्युअल तितूनसून एक तर ती गेले आसलेली
ते मॅन्युअलांतल्यान भितर हांगा पण पावूंक मेळटा
पावूंक शकता ते
तुमकां केन्ना दिश्टी पडली बायल ती
आमकां सकाळीं आता आमी हांगा टॅक्सी चलयता
एकटी जाली
एकटी जाल्लेली मागीर फायर ब्रिगेड येवन मागीर तिका हें लायलें शेड्युलान तिका देंवयलें.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Due to heavy rainfall on Sunday and Monday, the water level of the Made River rose. The villagers of Dhave, Kudshe and Sonal were marooned. Valpoi fire personnel rushed to the various places and rescued villagers Monday evening. Watch.
Villagers from Satari rescued after Madai River swells due to heavy rains. The villages of Dhave, Kushe and Sonal villages were marooned. Valpoi police personnel rushed to the various places and rescued the villagers. Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
Residents of Virabhat Kuttori gathered to oppose the erection of a mobile tower. They said the tower was too close to residential areas.
Residents of Virabhat Kurtori oppose mobile tower. They say the tower is too close to the residential area. They also say the tower is erected on the school playground by destroying it.
कितें एकठांय जालां सांग हांगा.
सद्याक आमकां जेन्ना कळ्ळें की एक आमच्या वाड्यात टावर येत म्हूण, सो आमकां सगळ्या कोणाक खबर एक आसना आमगे वाड्यार टावर येवपा म्हूण. आमकां कोणाकूय नाका आमगे वाड्यार हो टावर येयलोलो. ताका लागून आख्खो आमचो गांवचो लोक, शेजराचो वाड्याचो लोक सगळे एकठांय जाला की आमकां हो टावर नाका आनी आमी तेजेर ओपोज करपाक येयल्या.
कितें म्हणटा हे लोकल एरिया?
हिंगा विराबाट म्हणटा.
ओके. टावर खंय येता तो?
ते आतां आमच्या साड्या आहा हिंगा एक, आनी हो प्ले ग्रावंड आहलो. पयल्याचो भुरगे हिंगा खेळटाले, सो तेज्या मुखार वयता आनी सायडीच्या सगळीं घरां. हिंगा लोक भाजी रोयता, शेत रोयता आनी सगळे आडच्यान घरां आहाय. पूण थिंगा मोदें हो टावर हाड घालताय.
तुमकां कांय इन्फॉर्म करूं?
इन्फॉर्मेशन ना, कांय ना. ट्रू पंचायत बी कांय ना.
आमकां टावर येत न्हू पयलीं कळना, मागीर आमकां कळ्ळें. सो हिंग कितें जालें, एक प्ले ग्रावंड म्हूण आमी भुरगे खेळटाले, ल्हानपणी स्कूल आसतना खेळटाले. सो हांव म्हणून फ्युचरा आतां आमकां हिंग प्ले ग्रावंड खंय ना, खेळटा ओपन स्पेस ना. सो ही एक स्पेस आहलोली ती आमकां टावर घालून वेस्ट करताय. आमी मुखार फ्युचराक भुरगे खेळटले खंय. सेकेंडली आतां हिंग टावर हाडटाय, हिंग आख्खी रेजिडेन्शियल एरिया. सो रेजिडेन्शियल एरिया म्हळ्यार हिंग टावर आमकां हेल्थ हॅजर्ड प्रॉब्लेम जातले.
आनी सरभोंवती आनी घरां आहाय, गव्हर्मेंट स्कूल तशेंच बालवाडी आहा. आमकां मेन एकूच म्हणल्यार हो आमकां हिंग टावर नाका म्हणल्यार नाका इतलेंच.
घालपाक येयले जाल्यार तुमी कितें करतले?
आमी सगलो लोक एकवटान आहाय हे टावरा ओपोज करपाक कळ्ळें न्ही. सो हाल्यां देखून ते पोत्तू घालपाक आमी सगलो लोक पोत्तू हिंग पोत्तू बोर्ड करतले आनी तें केशें घालपाक दिवपा न्हय.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
The Kottali Panchayat members will request Chief Minister Pramod Sawant to make amendments to the market policy, which currently has a number of restrictions. Kottali Panchayat has also decided to shift roadside vendors into the market complex. Stringent action will be taken against roadside vendors failing to comply. The Kottali Panchayat, with the help of the GSIDC, will take up minor renovation and repairs of the market complex. The Panchayat has also decided to shift government offices on priority to the new complex.
The Kottali Panchayat will request Chief Minister Pramod Sawant to make amendments to the market policy. Kottali Panchayat has also decided to shift the roadside vendors into the market complex. Stringent action will be taken against roadside vendors who fail to comply.
We were having lots of restrictions according to the policy and according to a few rules that were formulated by the committee. Ata amcho MLA been news alalo ha, and since MLA is the head of the committee, according to the policy which is gazetted by the government, जेन्ना फर्स्ट टाइम आतां न्यू सरपंच जालें तेन्ना along with the punch members we approached to our MLA आनी MLA immediately CM कडेन उलोवन, and today we can see the outcome within a few days. And as we know, the situation is really pathetic of the market. So Sir Deepakani has given us the assurance that with the CM Chanson that he will do a renovation of wherever needed, and as fast as possible we will be trying to have a committee meeting which will be headed by our MLA. We are going to adjust with the rules. कित्याक मार्केट केला लोकां पासत आनी आमी सगळीं जाणां आमचो MLA लोकां पासत इतलो वावर करता. सो डेफिनेटली MLA will लोकांक मोतीन दवरून ते कितें मातशें हांगा थिंगा बदल करपाक जाता लिगली ते करतलो. आमी सगळे 5 मेंबर्स एकठांय जावन जे भायल्यान नुस्तें विकतालीं तांकां सगळ्यांक अप्रोच केला आनी तांकां सांगलां तुमकां जर तर नुस्तें विकपा जाय जाल्यार तुमी मार्केटां येय म्हूण. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ देम दे हॅव अग्रीड टू इट. आनी आयज तर आमकां एटलीस्ट 70% आमचें बंद जालां. थ्रू ह्यो माध्यमांतल्यान म्हाका एकूच पास करपाक जाय सगळे लोकांक, प्लीज तुमी जाता जाल्यार बाजारांत येवन इंकाय नुस्तें, रस्त्याचेर इंक नाकाय. कित्याक रस्त्याचेर इंकप आतां तुमी आमी सगळीं जाणां एक्सिडंटूय खूब जाताय, रस्त्याचेर थांबताय, गाडयो पार्क कोताय, एक्सिडंट जालो जाल्यार हाल्यां वी नेवर नो, इट कॅन बी आमचो भाव आमची भयण. सो आनी देर आर मेनी अदर थिंग्स जेन्ना तुमी भायर नुस्तें इंकताय तेन्ना. Now the panchayat is going to take strict action. We have taken a resolution. All punch members have agreed to it. And punch members are confident and घेऊनच आम्ही resolution घेतला की आनी कोणू जर तो हेच्या फुडें एकता जाल्यार we are going to confiscate तेंचे सगळे एपार व्हरतली and we will not give it to them.
म्हणजे सेमाक मेळ्ळो तेन्ना आमी ताका आमचे कोर्ताले मार्केट तेजेर डिस्कशन जाल्लें आनी तेन्ना ताणें आमचो म्हजो फ्रेंड दीपक नायक वायस चेअरमॅन GSIDचो वायस चेअरमॅन ताका ताणें इंस्ट्रक्शन दिलें तूं वचून इन्स्पेक्शन कर आनी जाता ते भाशेन ताणें चेअरमॅन सांगला ताका इन्स्पेक्शन करून ताचो रिपोर्ट कितें तो आपल्याक दी म्हणून. तो आयज हांव ताका आमच्या दिपकाक काळजांतान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा तो हांगासर आयज इन्स्पेक्शनाक आयलो आनी तेणें इन्स्पेक्शन केलें आनी आमचे सरपंच कुट्टाचे सरपंच आसा पळय सानिया पेरेरा ताचे लागीं आमी डिस्कशन केलें कित्याक फाटले फावट हांव MLA आसून आतां हांव MLA जालो आसा तेजेर आमी भासाभास जाल्ली आसा आनी इन्स्पेक्शन केलां आनी पळयलें जाल्यार हांगा भरपूर सारकें मॅस जाल्लें आसा हांव सरपंच आनी आमी दोगूय बसून आमी एक मिटींग घेतली आनी ताचेर आमी डिस्कशन करतले कित्याक जी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट आसा जावं आउटपोस्ट आसा ही सगळी आमकां शिफ्ट करपाक जाय आनी जाता तितले बेगीन आमी शिफ्ट करतले.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
The Fisheries Department conducted a coastal awareness program for traditional fishermen at Karanzale. As part of the Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav celebrations, the Ministry of Earth Science launched a program called Swat Sagar Surakshit Sagar, under which 5 beaches are selected for a cleanliness drive. The program will conclude on September the 17th.
The Fisheries Department conducted a coastal awareness program for traditional fishermen at Karanzale. As part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration, the Ministry of Earth Science launched a program called Swat Sagar Surakshit Sagar. 5 beaches are selected for a cleanliness drive under the program.
Okay.
My name is Rohita and I am the President of Fisheries, Directorate of Fisheries. Actually, in order to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the Ministry of Earth Science has launched a program called स्वच्छ सागर सुरक्षीत सागर आनी हो जो प्रोग्राम आसा तो 75 दिसाचो हो 5 सप्टेंबराक हो ताची सुरवात जाल्या आनी आतां 17 सप्टेंबराक हो सोंपतलो आनी आमच्या गोंयांत तेणी 5 बीच आसा त्यो सिलेक्ट केल्ल्यो आसा हो क्लिननेस ड्रायव्ह करपाक आनी आमी ऑलरेडी कोलवा बायणा आनी वेलसांव हांगा आमी ऑलरेडी हो प्रोग्राम कंडक्ट केल्लो आसा आनी आयज आमी ह्या प्रोग्रामान आमी अवेरनस केला आतां मागीर 17 सप्टेंबराक आमी क्लिननेस ड्रायव्ह करतले.
Sagun Gade for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.